Hello, everyone, and welcome to my week 4 team builder for the LA Landorus. Now this week we're playing Wyatt and of course the LA Landorus, and he's a very good coach, and we have a horrible matchup. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna get into what his team is. He's got a Gardevoir, which I only have one switch into. Luckily, it's like the best switching in the game. He's got a Jirachi. Actually, that might be the best switching in the game, but he has it. So yeah, Jirachi Flinch God. I needed something for that. Skype. Garchomp. Oh my God, Garchomp is such a threat. I can never beat Garchomp like in any league. Except for one on Wi-Fi I was once in. Greninja, unpredictable. Of course it's not, it's not Protean. It's Torrent, so it's not as powerful, but it's still very good. Crobat, very good defogger, very fast, very, just very, it's just a very good utility mon. It gets Taunt, Defog, Roost, Brave Bird even. Um, Mian Chao, which is very hard hitting. It can just hit things super hard. It's very threatening. Magneton can trap stuff with magnets. What's it called? Magnet pull. That can also be very threatening. Like everything on his team is very threatening. Seismitoad's threatening because it can wall a bunch of stuff. Trevenant's not very threatening. Audino can be pretty bulky and wally. These two aren't really very threatening. Maybe my Mortar a little bit, but I'm gonna jump right into the team. Uh, so I've got Choice Scarf, Thunderous T this week, with just enough speed to outspeed a Choice Scarf Jirachi. The set we're bringing this week is Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, Dark Pulse, and Grass Knot. I might have wanted to run Sludge Wave, but I decided not to ultimately. I thought I had enough for it anyways. Um, so anyways, I basically this thing just gets tons of like initiative on his team because like Hidden Power Ice Oko's the Chomp and the Gardevoir and like you can like Volt Switch on everything else and Grass not the Seismitoad if that is an issue. So this thing's just very good this matchup. I'm just gonna be running through this. So we've got ourselves our Sceptile coming back. Um, that should be timid. Yeah. So Sceptile coming back. Hasn't been on the team for a while, and where did my notes go? Okay, hasn't been on the team for a while, but it's coming back this week with Dragon Pulse, Energy Ball, Leaf Storm, and Focus Blast. Pretty standard set. Focus Blast was there for the Audino because I realized how much of a threat it was, and then everything else gets hit very hard with Dragon Pulse and Leaf Storm or Energy Ball. Besides the Jirachi, which I have a counter to. So here, sorry, I'm just trying to get some stuff for the MVP stuff. Um, yeah, this might take a sec. Sorry. Anyway, everything is just so everything just hit very hard by this, and I think you can put in a bunch of work. So I've got Sugarberry Heatran. Sugarberry is mainly there for in case he wants to run Hidden Power Ground on his Hidden Power Ground on his Gardevoir, because this thing just basically walls it entirely without that. It can even run Focus Blast, but I don't think he'd run that when Hidden Power Ground is a thing. And Focus Blast isn't very good versus my team in general. Yeah, um, so basically this thing, it's a rocker. It's the rocker I needed this week. Magnum Storm just hits his team very hard. Besides the Seismitoad, of course, and even like the yeah, and the Garchomp, which I have HPIs for, which I don't like know how much that's going to come into play. But I think this is a good set for this week. I've got Masterpiece, my Azumarill. It's a Kabia Berry set with Aqua Jet, Play Rough, Knockoff, and Power Punch. And reason for Kabia Berry, he's got a bunch of really threatening things that this Azumarill can OHKO that have some threatening poison type moves. Garchomp with Poison Jab. Garchomp with Poison Jab. Greninja with Gunk Shot. Mienshao with Poison Jab. And then like Scyther with Sledge Wave, which I can hit very hard too. So I've got my Ambipom, and this week I'm running Hidden Power Ice set for the Garchomp, and I'm hoping he doesn't see it coming with Fake Out, Knockoff, and Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot for this, Knockoff for this. And I've got a Cofagrigus with a little Shadow Ball, Pain Split, and this should be Calm Mind. This thing can basically just put in a ton of work on its team, and I think that it has a very good matchup. So yeah, that's the team. Sorry I kind of rushed through it, but like there's not really much to say this week. I just don't really have a very good matchup. So see you guys.